Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Leena and I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you for all the beautiful comments. For any details regarding personal bookings, you can find everything in the description box of the video. You can also find the information regarding my other channels. In case you're interested, you can always feel free to explore that. So today I am doing a reading on the topic messages you need right now. I'll be using two different mediums to do the messages today. Group number one for you, it will be a coffee cup, okay? And group number two, I'm going to use dried rose petals to scry the messages for you guys. So choose your option. You can pause the video right now, take the time and select the option you feel most drawn to. And in case you want to listen to both the groups, then feel free to do that and take messages accordingly. I'll be starting with group number one. Hello, group number one. Whosoever chose this coffee cup, this is going to be a reading. While I was meditating on your energy, I got the vision of a pond. It was a very beautiful pond, it was very like the water was kind of green, covered with those beautiful leaves. There was some sort of like waterfall thing, like a small one, which was like the water was falling into the pond from there. And there were so many frogs in that pond. Okay. It was a beautiful vision. When I saw that vision, I got a reference to because I saw so many frogs. Okay. I got a vision like that. It took me, or it kind of connected me to the idea of fertility because in the Egyptian culture, there is this goddess called Heket. The goddess is someone who has the head of a frog, and she is associated with fertility. It is said that when the Nile, due to the rebirth of the Nile, there were a lot of frogs that emerged from there. So they started being associated with goddess Heket, who is the goddess of fertility and regeneration and rebirth. If you want to read about her, you can obviously Google, and in case you want to dig more. With that, I also got this message that you need to adapt to a new environment. Like, it's not that um, it's not that you don't deserve to receive something, or it's not that something is wrong with you. It's about maybe you're looking at the wrong place. Okay, it's like the moment you change your environment, all this energy comes to you. It starts flowing into your life. So I was getting the idea of environment. Change your environment. Whatever you are looking for, it's not where you're looking for. Maybe you need to uh, switch up. Okay, you need to switch up the place. You need to switch up um, the possibility that it's more like you need to adapt to new ways of doing something, adapt to new environments, adapt to new places, so that you can invite the opportunity. I'll give you an example. Say for example, you are looking for a potential love interest. So usually the way you would go out looking for someone, or maybe you just want to be out there, want to present yourself out there, you need to maybe change the environments or the kind of people you surround yourself with. It's about your network. You probably are not realizing your current circle might be affecting you. So you need to change your circles. You need to try adapting to new environments. You need to try adapting to new sort of places, which probably you would never do if given. That was a very strong and clear message I got with that, okay? Because um, it does give me a feeling you need to switch something up when, especially, it comes to your environment and your circle. Now, let's go with this trail of thought. Hmm. Okay, I'm being guided. Hmm, I'm getting this energy of like you're trying to control something so much that you forget you are just the medium. Okay, I'll give you an example. See, sometimes you just have to play with the energy that you are in. Okay, like the way you go swimming in the pond, you go swimming in the lake, you have to go with the current. You can't start controlling the current. All you can do is go and flow with it. All right, it's like the moment you enter a room, play with the energy there. Okay, sometimes you're not there to control. Some You control too much. I feel like you want to control everything and then want the outcome. It cannot happen like that. Sometimes in order to receive your desired outcome, you have to play a game of what's happening, just participate in that. All right. um, Say for example, you want some sort of help from someone. Okay, say for example, you want someone to come and help you, so you can't be controlling the other person at the same time. All right, you will have to sometimes let your guard down in order to play rather smart. Maybe in the moment you might feel, if you look from one side of the coin, it feels like, oh, your freedom is gone, or just because you're not able to control the situation, you lost it. But that's not like that. Just because you let your guard down and go with the flow for the moment, in the end, the outcome is gonna favor you. Just because right from the beginning you try to control everything so much, you never reach your desired outcome. I have noticed this in many people, and I would also like to say this, like, I have noticed this in my sister as well. I know I'm sharing something personal, but I don't know why, but I do feel like sharing this. She likes to control everything from the get go. If you want, say for example, if you want a person to listen to you, this is playing smart. Without doing the work, you play smart. You want someone to listen to you. You want someone to actually be very honest with you, be vulnerable with you. Don't be controlling with them. Let them do what they are doing. You just be present there. Because when you don't try to control people, people usually have their guards down with you. When you don't try to control someone, no, but you have to do it like this. See, the best way to control someone is not to control them. If you understand what I'm saying, you will become a genius. You will save yourself a lot of struggle. You will save yourself a lot of unnecessary worry and drama in life. Let people do what they do. You just observe. And you only pitch in when you feel your personal boundaries are affected. Unless and until your personal boundaries are not affected, then you don't. It's like you observe from a distance. When you let people be, they usually are more vulnerable to you. They usually will come to you more easily. The more you try to chase them, you try to control them, the more far they run from you. And I have seen this happening right in front of me to so many people. My sister is a very big example of that. She tries to control everything from the get go because she's like, I don't want to have this outcome. She's already so paranoid about what if my husband does this? What if my husband does that? Say, for example, you can't control everyone. A person will do anyways what they're going to do. Let them. You just observe. If it personally threatens you, of course you can get up and leave, but otherwise it's a very easy way to rather subtly control someone or to rather subtly be a part of their life and actually know everything. When you're not controlling someone, when you're not becoming their mother, for the lack of better words, they come to you easy. They become more easily vulnerable to you. They will rather chase you. Now, apply this wherever this applies to your life, whether this is a friendship, whether this is your work situation. The more you try to control and put your views on someone from the get go, the more they're going to run from you. When you allow people to be, then actually they would love to be in your company. They would rather then listen to you because they'll be like, okay, this person doesn't try to control me. I wouldn't mind taking a suggestion from them. I wouldn't mind actually, listening to this person. People don't like resistance. Think from a psychology standpoint. Would you like someone who tries to give you advice on every other thing? Would you personally like that? No. As I say that, I see the number 5115. Beautiful. Um, I see a stethoscope here. This is giving me a message. You need to pay attention to your health. You might be indulging or overindulging into some sort of food, drinks, or whatever. Maybe you need to be, like make sure you are doing it in particular balance. You're not overdoing something. Number 61. I'm also getting New Zealand for some reason. I don't know why I'm getting that. I don't know if you're visiting that place or you're watching me from there, maybe. Um, Alphabet F, also number 42. I see like a um, lighthouse here. This gives me the idea of like um, become the one who, like, in your own essence itself, you can do a lot. You don't have to always customize yourself. You don't always have to change your ways according to who the person in front of you is. All right. You can still be who you are and still be so likable, still be the one who gives the light, still be the one who guides other people. This is a little deep message if you think of it. The lighthouse doesn't move, it only gives direction to the ships. So I'm getting this energy of like, you be stable, grounded in your own energy. You don't have to keep, sometimes people try to accommodate a lot depending on whom they're dealing with. You don't have to do that. You can still be so likable. You can still be the star of the show. I was about to say Stark for some reason. Tony Stark, what? Okay, sorry. um that was random. You can still be the star of the show without actually being so uh, changing one after the other, one after the other. Hmm. I see clouds here. Like it's giving me the idea of like clouds over the space. It's also giving me this idea of like you tend to confuse yourself so much. You tend to confuse. Like sometimes you don't even wait the other person to act, and you automatically confuse yourself. You have to. It's like you can't say, for example, you're watching a match, a cricket match. You can't already decide if it's gonna be a boundary, if it's gonna be a six, unless and until the bowler balls, okay, and the batsman hit. You already are judging the ball before even the batsman has hit the ball. It's giving me that kind of an energy. You already decide, no, I know this person is gonna do this. This is gonna turn out like this for me. At least let the situation first play out, then decide, then draw a conclusion. Don't be so quick. All right, let's go with it. Alphabet D. I'm also getting the name Eric. I'm seeing a birthday cake with the number one on it. Someone turns 1 year old. Someone is celebrating the first anniversary of something. Okay, I'm getting that as well. Hmm. I saw a big conch here, like a big shell. This indicates good luck. This indicates good fortune, prosperity. Conch is associated with goddess Lakshmi, the goddess of fortune, Lord Vishnu, um, and this indicates the idea of nurturing, for good fortune, resources coming in. All right, sorry. Let's go ahead with your cards. So today I'm gonna do it like this. All right, I'm gonna use the playing cards. What is up? I'm not able to speak in your reading. It's like I keep messing up the words. Okay, so I'm gonna use the playing cards today. With this, I'm starting the reading. I want to see what is the theme of your reading today. Okay, what's the main theme? What's the main theme of your reading? Oh, I'll take only one card. What? Damn. You got the Joker in reverse. That's the theme of your reading. Joker in the reverse. You have Jack of Hearts at the bottom. I love it. That's the theme of your reading. I see it as the energy of like the inverse Fool card, which goes to show that you think too much and you never act. You waste so much of energy and time in thinking and you never act. Okay, let's start with your oracle. Mm. Okay, I'll take both. We'll take the tarot in a bit. Starting from here, you have the Oak Guardian number 2. Threshold, answers, and open mind. Yep. You got number 18, the Weavers, faith, manifestation, and decisions. Yep. This is tying together with the Joker in the reverse. Bring on the Haggitude, number 13. Why are you so scared of being yourself? Why are you so scared of having standards? Why are you so scared of having an attitude? It's fine. There's one thing very common in these two cards, it's the spider web. The spider here that is trying to weave this pattern, and there's spider web here as well. Spiders are the indication of creativity, they are the indication of creative self expression. You have got Diti's desperation. Hmm, interesting. The swan, lotus. They are reminding me of goddess Lakshmi. Anyways, it's like um, you're scared to be the true representation of abundance yourself. You're scared. What if people see me as too confident? You're scared. What if people think I'm too greedy? I'm too selfish because I want to reach my goals, because I want to do this in life, because I want to achieve this, because I want to have this kind of a lifestyle. It's like you're still scared of what if people judge me? What if people say I'm greedy? What if people say I'm selfish? What if people say I'm this? What if people say I'm that? and because of which you're trying to shrink yourself, because of which you're trying to hide. Look how this woman in the picture is hiding herself. I'm going to read this from the guidebook so that we can get on to like if like the message in detail. Diti, she was the wife of I forgot who that sage was. Let's see. Diti, an earth goddess, was one of the 13 wives of sage Kashyap. Oh yeah, Kashyap. Her sister Aditi was also one of Kashyapa's wives and had 33 children with him. Aditi's children were all very powerful and included the likes of the sun god, Lord Indra, and more. Diti became desperate to have her own children, and she wanted them to be more powerful than Indra, the god of heaven, thunder, storms, and rain. Kashyap accepted her request to impregnate her, but asked her to wait until the inauspicious hour had passed away. He warned her that by not doing so, she might beget demonic children. But Diti was so overcome by lust that she forced and seduced Kashyap right in that moment. She bore two children through that act, who were slain in the future for their demonic behavior. Even as Diti remained cruel to her sister and children, she always regretted her lustful act that caused her to produce demonic children. Hmm. So, question you need to ask yourself: do you often compare yourself to others? Do you often act on impulse and then regret it? Are you easily tempted into making mistakes? Is your lust getting out of hand? Oh, all right. The message that I gave you of going with the flow and not controlling something. Wow, it's so sitting well here. Hmm. Let's take your tarot messages and see if anything. Can I get more specific? Something. Hmm. I did get the message of fertility in the beginning, and now this. Some of you, there could be a news of pregnancy as well. You might hear the news of pregnancy. You yourself might be conceiving a child or something, or that's what you're expecting to. Some of you, I'm also getting this message like you're worried about your biological clock and you're trying to hurry something up, then please slow down. This is your sign. If that's what you're worried about, like, oh, my biological clock is running out and things like that, in order to save one thing, don't spoil the other. Don't act on impulse. You might end up regretting it. This is a very clear message. Yeah. It's like you hold the key. Oh, sorry. You think, when I'm looking at this card, the Ace of Swords, that's where your tarot messages are starting from. Damn, there's a lighthouse. Do you see that? This lighthouse on the top of which this mermaid is sitting. It's like you are not supposed to chase. What's meant to you will actually find you. You are supposed to be your own self. Shine brightest in your own true nature. Shine brightest with whatever you own. All right. When I'm looking at this card, this is giving me a feeling you hold the key. The key is not somewhere outside. The key is not with someone else, it's with you. Hmm. And you keep going out looking for it somewhere else. Hanged man. Yeah, Nine of Swords. You think too much. Sometimes it's about having an experience. You think too much. I'll give you, because this is coming to my mind, I need to speak this out. Say, for example, you are looking for a potential partner for marriage. You are looking for someone to date. Say, for example, see, the moment you meet someone, don't already start planning everything the first day itself. First, play with the situation a little, see how it goes, how the person is, how they behave with you. You have to not decide everything long term right then and there. I know many people do this. The moment they meet person. They're like, okay, done, this looks good, let's seal the deal. This way, you're not being fair to yourself, and you're also not being fair to the other person. Explore a little. Why do you have this scarcity mindset that if this goes away, I don't know if I'm ever going to find anything else? This means you operate from a scarcity mindset. You can wait, like in Diti's case, she could have wait a little more, and she would not have ended up with whatever she had. Clear indication. Slow down. Don't jump into conclusions. There's a reason you got the Joker in the reverse, which is similar to the energy of a fool in the tarot. Fool card is about taking risks and exploring. But when you have this in the reverse, this gives a feeling you, when you try to take risk, you are either too careless about it, you don't really go with the facts and figures, or you try to rush it so much that it actually ends up becoming more detrimental to you. You don't think it through, and things like that. Let's go ahead with the tarot. What else can we get? Yep. You have got the High Priestess, and then you have the King of Wands. Interesting. Seven of Wands at the bottom. Hmm. A fire sign could be significant to you. I'm also getting this feeling of like, wow. It's like some of you keep entertaining the same SHIT again and again, thinking it will turn around. This time it will be different. Maybe you need to change that. Change what? Change the environment where you're looking for something. First things first. I started your reading there. And second of all, I'm getting this energy of you need to ground in your instincts. Like, um, don't try to don't try to hide your instincts by putting logic onto it. When your instincts are saying you to do something, when you feel something intuitively, you try to cover it up with logical mind. Is this is what I'm getting? You need to stop doing that to yourself. Let's take a final card, and I think we can call it a reading. Yep. It's like Ace of Wands. You don't let your creative fire out. Ace of Wands, creativity, passion. um, King of Swords. Some of you, you are about to have options, especially when I see in terms of your love situation. You will have options to choose from. But another thing that I'm getting is you always try to suppress your passion, you always try to suppress your creativity, your instincts. Stop doing that to yourself. Don't apply logic everywhere, and sometimes listen to what your inner voice is telling you. You may not know the answer right away, you may not understand why you feel a certain way right then and there, but the answer will come to you. Hmm? Um, so, on this note, I am going to end the reading. Group number one, I'll see you again. Take care. Bye bye. Hello, group number two. Whoever chose the Rose Petals, this is going to be your reading. I see the number 77 for you guys. You might be seeing that as a confirmation sign. I very strongly channel the energy of receiving for you guys. You are in the energy or aligned with the energy of receiving. I also got the vision of a golden duck, which reminds me of that tale of, like the duck that used to lay golden eggs. And I'm also getting this energy of like what you once sacrificed, what you once, it's like it took you a lot to leave something behind. It took you a lot of surpassing of so many tough moments, sacrificing a lot. It's like it now your time has come to receive it. Your time has come to get back what was once lost, and in fact, more than what was once lost. I also saw the number 1212 on the clock while I was about to start your reading. So, okay, let's start with your petals. We can, let's see. I'm channeling the number 35, the alphabet P. I see a crown in my vision. Crown represents the energy of being respected for something, or receiving or achieving, basically achieving some sort of status, um, achieving a milestone. I see dolphins in my vision. Dolphins indicate inner child energy. They indicate playfulness. It's like now you're entering into an energy, into a time in life where you have uh, it's like it doesn't feel like survival anymore. It doesn't feel like you need to push through something. It doesn't feel like you have to struggle to get something. You're aligning with the energy of receiving in a flow. It's like receiving without any resistance. I love this energy. It's very beautiful. And I'm also getting the energy of like some of you are healing your gut issues, like issues related to your gut health. Also, some of you issue related to your, especially if you're a female watching me, issues related to your abdominal pain, or maybe issues with your menstrual cycle or something like that. Um, I see you're coming in flow with receiving, no more resistance. And I'm also getting this like you have figured out a way. Like you know how you crack a code, you figured out the way how to do it. You figured out the way to something. It's giving me that, okay. Hmm. Like the moment you accept, you come into the energy of acceptance, you come into the energy of, yeah, okay, fine, this is this. The moment you accept yourself or accept something about you, you no longer resist your behavior, you no longer resist your true nature or things like that. The no It's like, sometimes you have to have an open mind. Sometimes things are not going to come to you in the way you think. It might come to you in different way. It's like receiving your wish but in a very different package. So I'm getting this energy of you're leaving that resistance of being so adamant, like it has come to me from this way. When the moment you leave that, you automatically align. I'm getting this energy with you guys is of unconditional acceptance with your own self, okay, which is a beautiful energy. I'm also getting the number 27. That could be someone's age watching me, or the date 27th, or 27 days from now. It's going to be significant. I'm also getting the autumn season. The autumn season is going to be significant when it comes to manifesting a wish. Some of you, this wish is related to travel, I believe. Um, yeah. I'm also getting this energy. Some of you are switching up the way you dress up. You're switching up your closet, your style, wardrobe, things like that. Hmm. I also got the vision of the card, Two of Swords. You're finally stepping up and making a decision, something you have been sitting for a while, like some decision you have been sitting on for a while. You're finally deciding, you're finally picking one path, you're finally choosing what you need to do. I also get the alphabet C. I'm also hearing the name Kamna, Amna, Kamna, something like that. I'm hearing that song. Oh my god. I have heard this so many times on like reels and all. I don't know what is the name. It's a Japanese song. Okay, let me search the name. Yeah, this is the name. Suzume. Suzume. Yeah, that's the one. I believe that's the one. So that is something what I was hearing. Wow, weird. Anyways, some of you, this may be just a confirmation sign. I'm also getting that vision from the Beauty and the Beast. Um, like when she finally reaches up to the place where the rose is kept, and she's like, "What is this?" And she sees it for the first time. Um, it's like the moment you stop judging, oh my god, miracle happens. Wow, this energy is like so beautiful. Let's go ahead and take some cards now. Let's see what I can get more specifically. So today I'm gonna do things a little different. I'm starting with this playing cards today, and I'm going to see what is going to be the theme of your reading today with this, okay? What's the overall theme for you right now? We'll see that with just one card. This one. Thank you, Spirit. What? Oh my god, guys, you have to send me love. You have to give me a virtual hug for this one. Oh my god. I'm so excited. I claim this. I claim this energy. So the overall theme for you guys is 10 of diamonds, which is 10 of pentacles. What the helly in the Instagram slang? What the helly? Wow. You're receiving, you're in the energy of receiving. What did I say from the beginning of your reading? 10 of Pentacles. That's the theme. That's the energy for you guys right now. You are aligned with the energy of receiving, the ultimate manifestation for you guys. 10 of Pentacles. Wow, love it. Okay, so let's go on. Oh, wow, look at that. Bottom of the deck is Dushyanta's reunion. Wow, all right. The cards are very excited, huh? I'm getting brown eyes in my vision, like hazel brown. I don't know why I'm seeing those eyes. Starting with your, okay, Master of the Hunt, number 15, speed, masculinity, and flow. You have got here's your do over, number 29. And then you have got Shishupal's mistake. Interesting. Here's your do over. The representation is that of a bat on this card. Bat is the energy of rebirth. Interesting. Let's take your tarot, okay? There's much more speed and flow in the energy right now. Queen of Cups. Wow. Let's see. Thank you, spirits. I see number 27 again. 27 has to do something with it. A very big confirmation sign. The number 27. I'm also getting something related to order number 27. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe it's about something to do with, maybe you go to a restaurant, coffee shop, or something. Your order number is 27 or ends with number 27. Okay. Damn, what? Chariot. I'm hearing out with the old, in with the new. Chariot. Is it focusing? Yes. The in your oh damn, like I don't even need to explain this. In your energy, the cards that are showing up is of movement. It's of moving on to the next, on to that next thing. I'm gonna get a guidebook on this one to see more specifically what the story is about. But it definitely gives the idea of learning from your mistakes. Like you took your lesson and now you're moving on. Okay? Yeah. You took your lesson and now you're moving on with your own self worth, understanding what you deserve, understanding um, where you need to go. Queen of Wands, claiming back your power. And I'm also getting this energy you're finally over something from the past. It no longer creates a temptation, it no longer brings you back to where you started. It's like you finally are out of that loop. Nothing from the past can again tempt you. Nothing from the past again tries to. It's like you're no longer impressed by the past anymore. And that is what is finally helping you to get to the bigger and better. Yep, Nine of Wands. You're very adamant about, listen, I'm doing this for myself. You are very adamant protecting your peace because now you understand. It's like guarding the roses, guarding your roses, your garden. Yep, you got Knight of Pentacles. The ride has been slow for a bit, but now look what you have. Oh my god. Some of you, this is clearly speaking of a new offer on the horizon with a Page of Cups at the bottom. Knight of Skulls. Why the fuck? Sorry, why the F did I say skulls out of nowhere? What? That is strange. What? Alright. Okay, Knight of Pentacles maturing to the King of Pentacles. Okay. What? Girl or boy? Nine of Cups. What? You are moving on to your wish fulfillment. Like, this reading is magic, pure magic. Starting with Ten of Pentacles, look where you're ending this. Nine of Cups. Like, what? It's like whatever you asked for, you have it. All right. I'm gonna pull the guidebook on this one. Let me go ahead and see what this is. Um, sorry. Yeah, here it is. Um, Shishupal was Lord Krishna's cousin. He was born with three eyes and an extra pair of arms. It was predicted that when he met the person who would kill him, his extra hands and eye would disappear. And they did. As soon as Krishna took baby Shishupal on his lap, his worried mother made Krishna promise that he would forgive 100 errors made by her son. Shishupal wanted to marry Rukmini, but she did not reciprocate his feelings. At her own behest, Krishna abducted her and married her. Shishupal thus began hating Krishna. Many years later, Shishupal was invited by the Pandavas to Yudhishthir's coronation. When Shishupal saw Krishna there, he started insulting him loudly. That was his 100th mistake. But Shishupal's anger was not pacified with the insulting. He had yet another go at Krishna, and that was his 101st mistake. Krishna promptly drew his weapon, a spinning disc of auspicious vision, which is a Sudarshan chakra, that sliced away Shishupal's head from his body. Okay. Questions to ask yourself: are you scared of making a mistake? Are you still embarrassed about the mistakes of your past? Do you find yourself making the same mistakes over and over again? Can you forgive yourself and the others for their misdeeds? Oh, yeah, okay. And so, this is in a way also an advice to you. Like, you automatically align yourself in this energy of receiving the moment you let go of what if, the moment you let go of, or you might have recently let go of that need to correct something or to feel guilty about something. If a person from a past, or if people from the past did not do you justice and you were brave enough to let it go, look what you're aligning yourself with. Okay, so for some of you, this is an advice that you should let go of what you no longer actually have under your control. You can't go back and correct it. Let go of the past. Learn from your mistakes so that you can choose better for yourself tomorrow. And yep. So the moment you let go, look what you're aligning yourself with. So I think group number two, I don't need to further this reading. It's very clear and to the point. And yeah, here's your do over. Start from zero, and this time learn from your mistake, start over, and choose better for yourself. Group number two, that's where I will end this reading. Please take good care of yourselves. I will see you again. Bye bye.